Tumaole, thanks very much for joining us and welcome to the program. It's been a busy and long day for you and it's quiet now. What is going on?
Well, it certainly is quiet now. It's certainly a matter of a day and night, quite literally and figuratively. What was happening just a few moments ago, shortly before sunset, a student went on the rampage throughout the streets just south of the south lawn of the Union buildings, setting police cars alight. We've also had reports that some of the marauding students were out damaging public and private property like businesses. Police engaging in running battles right throughout the streets of Pretoria. Some motorists, unfortunately, also bore the brunt of the fury of some of those students. We saw vehicles being pelted with stones. Of course, very bewildered motorists. And just on the streets south of the South Lawns, where I am right now, traffic was even diverted by police who had their hands quite full trying to clear the scene and disperse the students as the mood had become very, very militant, if I can use that word. This was certainly quite an unfortunate end to what had been a very progressive move by the students, widely praised across the country from various sectors, from political parties, from civil society. We even had ladies from the church gathered out here saying they're coming to support the cause of the students. They have won the battle. They have gotten the response they wanted rather from the presidency, with an announcement that there won't be an increase in fees. However, I think that particular incident of violence and destruction of property right here at the doorstep of the Union buildings was rather unfortunate. I am now joined by, to close the day off, two ladies who took it upon themselves to come and clean the Union buildings. Ladies, it's dark. Firstly, why did you decide to come out and pick up the rubbish and the debris left by some of the students who were engaged in running battles with the police?
Today's struggle, today's march was for education, and we saw a number of leaders coming out and standing up for all the students in South Africa today. One of the things that I think we've learned, and through education, is that whenever you're at a place and whenever you're leading, you need to leave that place in a better state. So I don't think that an emphasis actually should be put on the fact that it wasn't just us, it was many people who came together and do this. And I think the main reason was because when you are in a leadership position, you need to leave it in a better state than it was before.
And how do you feel about the scenes of chaos that erupted when some of the students tried to rush the Union buildings? We see damage to the perimeter fence. After hearing that they won't be addressed directly by President Zuma, do you think that has detracted from what the cause was, or is the cause still on track?
I think we should not try to take away from what the cause is all about, because we have fought. It's 2 weeks now that we're trying to get this message across. Had our president been here, we would have found a point to move forward, but I don't think it has derailed at all from the cause.
All right, and what is the message as we close off to the leadership? You have won a very important battle, no fee increases, at least for the next financial year, academic year. What is the message to the leadership? Is it fees must fall or no fees at all at this stage?
I would think that we're happy with the 0% increase, but I think in future we are looking for more than that, because we do think that South Africa has more to offer.
All right, we'll leave it right there. Well, that was some of the views from a group of students that have taken it upon themselves following the running battles and altercations and really unfortunate and unsavory scenes of police vehicles being burned to clean up. A symbolic gesture more than anything else. They have braved the dark night here outside the Union buildings on the South Lawn to try and show that perhaps their struggle has not and should not rather be overtaken by the unfortunate and unsavory sights of running clashes with police and other security apparatus here outside the Union buildings. As far as they're concerned, this is just a small victory. It will still be a process going forward. One anticipates the historic nature, the historic moment where students took their cause to the doorstep of government, I think has not been lost. And this is the mood that is being reflected and being reiterated by these students. And I think this is a fitting way to close off the day, to remind people exactly what the cause was all about, as of course we see those rather unfortunate visuals being beamed out of running battles and chaos and anarchy. That's not what it was about. This is what these students are saying. With that, I throw that back to the studio.
Tumaole, thank you very much indeed. He was at the lawns of the Union buildings, where a lot of activity took place during the course of the day. If you were able to tune in to our channels and perhaps even get some coverage on our radio stations, you would have heard and seen some dramatic footages at times, but it was a victory for many of the students today. They got their 0%, but as you heard, perhaps this journey is only just beginning.